Hi everybody, and welcome to our Housing Heroes Award. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a rather incredible year, and we are excited to be able to take a pause and really reflect back on some of the work that has been accomplished with the love of our community. So thank you for joining us tonight. And it's nice to be able to pause and just think for a moment about where we've come, where we are, and where it is that we're going. I was listening to an economic report earlier today, which of course was rather grim. It was highlighting statistics like we are 10 million jobs fewer today than we were before the pandemic. We've seen the toll that this economic situation has had on so many families in our community. And many of us are holding our breath, worrying about what's going to happen with that eviction moratorium lifts, and our families are needing to catch up with how far behind they have fallen. At Lydia Place, we've watched the waiting list for our community's families with children experiencing homelessness more than double since March. And one of the things that we think about often is how easy it would be for any of us to really look at that cascade of need and throw our hands in the air and say, it's just too much. Nothing I could do could possibly make a difference in the face of so much need. But the truth is that's not what you've done. As our community, as our champions, as our neighbors, you have continued to show up and answer the call. And for example, this holiday season, we've seen our Adopt a Family program and our wish list be adopted quicker than any year before. It is things like that that fill us with so much gratitude. This program here tonight gets to highlight just a few of those many individuals. And it's been a tough year at Lydia Place too. We've worried a lot about how we're gonna make ends meet and keep things going. We have expanded significantly our emergency shelter response, and we have increased the amount of rental assistance we're providing to families because, of course, their resources have declined. We have expanded our mental health program. We're now providing therapy well, it used to be in-home. Now it's almost all remote, but to children and to youth as well as to grown-ups. Our parenting program is continuing to expand to try and help fill some of that need and the challenge around isolation and school closures for our families in our community. And all of that has only been possible because our community has continued to rally around this effort. Tonight, we are excited to be able to hear a little bit more about our 2020 Housing Hero Award recipients and to celebrate those acts of kindness and love. Feels like a moment in time when we need to get this human experiment right. And I know that I speak for all of us at Lydia Place when I say that our awardees and the countless others in our community who help make this possible through acts of kindness and kind words, through donations and words of encouragement, we know that we can get there and do the right thing if we come together to see it through. So thank you for being a part of this today and every day throughout the year, throughout these hard times, and we're grateful to each of you. It is my privilege to introduce you now to Tally Rabatin. She's going to tell us a little bit more about what we have in store tonight, and I hope you all have a fabulous evening.
Thank you, Emily. Hello, everyone. My name is Tally Rabatin, and I am the Community Engagement Director at Lydia Place. At Lydia Place, we believe strong, healthy communities are the foundation for a better world. We also recognize that many of those we serve have been marginalized and isolated. Through our work and the work of our partners, we strive to build networks and resilience for our clients, understanding that community helps you not just survive, but thrive. We want to recognize and thank the partners who go above and beyond to help us disrupt the cycle of homelessness and support sustained independence for current and future generations, our housing heroes. Our award categories include Creative Power Partner, Community Champion, Housing Superheroes, and the Heart of the Organization. Myself, Erin Smith, Lydia Place Clinical and Program Director, Ashley Thomason, Lydia Place Housing Program Director, and Nancy Long, former Wise Buy Store Manager, are thrilled to share this year's awardees with you.
Hi everyone, my name is Erin Smith, and I'm the Lydia Place Clinical and Program Director, here to share this year's Creative Power Partners with you. A Creative Power Partner is a business that is united in our vision, a vision of a compassionate community where every person has the opportunity to thrive and works with us to provide services or funding that helps us continue to expand our reach and services to the families and individuals that we serve. We would like to thank the following businesses for their partnership this year. HEMISPHERE Solutions. As a best-in-class, full-service IT service provider, HEMISPHERE Solutions has been working with businesses and organizations throughout the Northwest for years. Lydia Place began working with Jeff and his team in 2019 and have been impressed with their professionalism and can-do attitude. With the abrupt change to remote work capability that this pandemic caused, HEMISPHERE Solutions was there to guide and support Lydia Place staff and ensure that work with our clients was never interrupted. Jeff wanted to share this about Lydia Place. We always act on the best interests of our clients, but when it comes to Lydia Place, it's rewarding in that we know our efforts are indirectly helping to support individuals and families struggling with homelessness throughout the community. It has been a pleasure working with everyone at Lydia Place. It's obvious they care about the work they do and are always so complimentary to our staff. We thank Jeff and the entire team at HEMISPHERE Solutions for being much more than a vendor, but truly a partner in our work. Without you, 2020 would have had many more challenges, and we are so thankful to have you as a part of the Lydia Place team. Next, we'd like to recognize, they're right here, VERITAS Media Productions. A local leader in video production, VERITAS Media believes in sharing the stories of their clients in an authentic way. VERITAS Media has been a creative partner with Lydia Place's community engagement team for years now, helping to provide event support and community education videos. When the pandemic shifted our fundraising from in-person to online, Josh and the crew at VERITAS Media was right there with us to ensure that we could continue raising critical dollars and engaging our community. Josh Burdick, owner of VERITAS Media, shares, "We are proud to partner with Lydia Place. Through the many events we've supported, we've found a trusted partner in executing the most creative and effective fundraisers in town. The mission of disrupting the cycle of homelessness is one that deeply resonates with VERITAS and is exactly the kind of work we want to get behind. We're proud to support Lydia Place, its staff, volunteers, and community members, and we look forward to coming up with new ideas to further its mission and effectiveness in the future. Without the support, creativity, and talent from this local team, our events would not have been as successful, and our ability to support our clients during this extremely challenging time would have been made much harder. Thank you, Josh, and the entire team at VERITAS Media for your dedication and support of Lydia Place, especially right now." Next, we'd like to recognize Dan STATEMA. During an already challenging 2020 year, our facilities manager and capital projects manager had to take leave. Dan stepped up and stepped into this role for 3 months to ensure that our campus properties and offices had the support they needed. From regular property maintenance to critical infrastructure support to transitioning properties to pandemic prepared status, Dan was invaluable to our property management and housing team during this time. BECCA SEIM, Lydia Place property manager, shared, "Dan jumped right in, was always friendly and prompt, and went above and beyond to get stuff done in the limited time that we had. We are so grateful for the coverage he provided our campus housing program, and for being someone in the community we can trust and lean on whenever we require a helping hand." We want to thank Dan for his support and recognize him as one of this year's Creative Power Partners. Next, we'd like to recognize the Volunteer Center of Whatcom County. The Volunteer Center of Whatcom County has been a long supporter and partner to Lydia Place. When the stay-at-home order went into effect, their work and the work of the dedicated volunteers of this community never ceased and provided much-needed support to get food from the Bellingham Food Bank into the hands of our most vulnerable neighbors. Our staff shared, "In this work, we strive to meet people where they are, and the Volunteer Center of Whatcom County went above and beyond to accomplish this when it's needed most by providing much-needed food from the Bellingham Food Bank to our most vulnerable neighbors." We are so thankful to the Volunteer Center of Whatcom County staff and the Bellingham Food Bank for ensuring that Lydia Place clients and their families had a safe way to receive food during this unprecedented time. Thank you again to all of our Creative Power Partners.
Thanks, Erin. And hello again. It is my pleasure to share with you this year's Community Champions. A community champion is someone who promotes, supports, and believes that every family deserves a home and the opportunity to thrive. Someone who has gone above and beyond to advocate for clients, promote outreach and fundraising, or given the gift of volunteerism and made a huge impact on our ability to reach our goals this year. We want to thank and recognize the following individuals. Hempler's Food Group. It is the mission and passion of the Hempler's family to produce and distribute the highest quality products while operating with the highest integrity and standards for personalized service to the community. And we at Lydia Place feel very thankful to call them our partner and friends. Keston and the Hempler's family not only provide us with financial support at a variety of fundraising events, they have been our partner in providing over 170 Lydia Place families with a Thanksgiving meal for the past 7 years. Keston Liberato shared, "Working with the staff and all the volunteers at Lydia Place has been such a pleasure. Beyond partnering with them for a common goal, we've also become friends. There's a sense of community between us. Pandemic or not, Keston and the crew continue to show up for Lydia Place families. They are truly our community champions in every way, and we are so thankful to have their family as part of the Lydia Place family. Thank you, Hemplers." Next, we'd like to recognize CTK Community Church. As a local congregation, CTK is committed to putting their faith into action, finding ways for each person's gifts, talents, and resources to support wonderful organizations in our community. Kids and families are one of their 5 priority areas, and they provide volunteers and a portion of their offerings annually to support the mission of Lydia Place. Wendy Powell, Community Outreach Pastor for Christ the King Community Church, said, "We are proud to share Lydia Place's important, effective work in Whatcom County and the realities their clients face with our congregation, believing that awareness leads to compassionate action for the sake of our neighbors. We learn so much about the evolving complexities of local homelessness through our partnership with Lydia Place, and the staff are so easy to work with, dream with, plan with, and be inspired by. Whenever we have a project or an unexpected need, CTK is always my first call. Just this year, CTK helped ensure that our Lydia Place families in our Parent Support Program received activity and resource kits to engage young children during the stay-at-home order. Volunteers from the congregation helped finance and build a fenced-in outdoor garden for our Bell Tower campus and helped with some immediate needs supplies, such as diapers and produce from their own gardens. Thank you, CTK, for your partnership and for being a community champion for all our neighbors. Next, we'd like to recognize Puget Sound Energy. With a 145-year history, PSE has remained focused on providing safe, reliable, and affordable energy to its customers. Their commitment to great customer service and helping to make the communities they serve better places to live and work are not just words in a corporate memo. They are actions that are showcased annually through their grants, employee programs, and outreach events. Working with Nick Hartrich, Outreach Manager with Puget Sound Energy, over the past few years has been incredible. Our partnerships have resulted in Lydia Place going green with solar panels at both our Baker Place and Bell Tower properties. We have also been able to increase our outreach and fundraising through the Powerful Partners Grant and participation in the Green Power Match campaign, where customers that signed up for the Green Power program, PSE donated an additional $10 back to Lydia Place. Nick shared, "Lydia Place proves that strong community engagement can increase awareness and financial support to families across our community, and it is an honor to partner with them on their work. As one of the most creative teams I have worked with, Lydia Place staff addresses challenging issues in our community in a way that empowers those that can give to those that are in need. Nick and his team at PSE are true community champions, and we are thrilled to show our gratitude to them with this award." Next, we honor an individual, someone who has given their time to support Lydia Place, this year's Volunteer of the Year, Jeffrey Tom. 2020 was a challenging year with so much uncertainty and change. To keep public health our top priority, our volunteer outreach and engagement programs at Lydia Place practically shut down overnight. But there were still so many things that needed to get done. With so much changing in our work, the one thing we could always rely on was Jeffrey's willingness to step up and show up to support Lydia Place. With masks on and distance between us, Jeffrey maintained his dedication to volunteerism and supporting the staff through major changes. From fundraising events to closing down our Wise Buys thrift store, we are so thankful for every hour he contributes to the work that we do. Without the dedication and support of our volunteers, we would not be the organization we are today. And over the past year, let's be honest, a crummy year, we would not have had the same laughs or gotten nearly as many things done without Jeffrey. And as much as I know it pains you to have the spotlight on you, Jeffrey, you are truly a community champion, and I speak for everyone at Lydia Place. We appreciate your decade of support. And another huge thank you to all our community champions.
Thanks, Tally. Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Thomason, and I'm the Housing Program Director at Lydia Place. It's my pleasure to announce and recognize this year's Housing Superheroes. A housing superhero is an individual or business that, like Lydia Place, believes housing is a basic human right. They go above and beyond to advocate for systemic change and partner with us to ensure that our clients are served equitably and can access the housing resources they critically need. We simply could not do this work without these housing heroes in our community, and so we would like to thank the following individuals and businesses for their partnership this year. Michaela Alam, Opportunity Council. The Opportunity Council is a community action agency that supports low-income and homeless individuals and families in our community. They act as a hub for services in Whatcom County, and their mission is to help people improve their lives through education, support, and direct assistance while advocating for just and equitable communities. Our case managers partner directly with Michaela, an affordable housing compliance and leasing specialist, to help our clients find and maintain safe, secure housing placements. Michaela is truly dedicated to making sure that clients remain housed and learn the skills to have honest and accountable conversations with their property managers. Michaela takes a holistic, client-centered approach and works with Lydia Place case managers to support clients when issues arise that could affect housing stability. She takes the time to truly listen and is always thoughtful and respectful with all parties. She is an incredible partner in our work. Michaela shared, "This work is challenging, but all things feel possible when you enjoy and respect the people you work with. Our property management team values our relationship with Lydia Place case managers. You all rock." Thank you, Michaela. You are truly a housing superhero. Next, we'd like to recognize Emily Humphrey-Krigbaum and Roxana Paris of the Bellingham School District. Studies show housing plays a central role in the academic stability and success of students. Children experiencing homelessness are impacted in a variety of ways that adversely affect their ability to succeed in school. Lydia Place programs serve over 300 school-aged children in our community, and without the support of Emily and Roxana, our work would not be as successful. We work together to meet the diverse needs of families, collaborating on services whenever possible. This could be anywhere from ensuring client contact information is updated to helping gather documents needed to move forward with all housing programs. Overall, we work together to eliminate barriers to accessing important resources and services for families with children experiencing homelessness. Emily shared, "I choose to partner with Lydia Place because of the robust wraparound services that are provided. They provide crucial, supportive housing programs to families experiencing homelessness. Beyond this, Lydia Place provides mental health services, parent education, case management, and much more. These services go further than just reacting to crisis, but supporting families to reach whatever their goals are towards long-term stability, moving from surviving to thriving." Emily, Roxana, and the Bellingham School District, we thank you for being housing superheroes to the children in our community. Next, we'd like to recognize Karina Rivera and Ty Turwin of the Bellingham Housing Authority. The mission of the Bellingham Housing Authority is to offer opportunities for people to thrive by ensuring access to quality, affordable homes in Bellingham and Whatcom County. And we couldn't be more grateful to the work and support of Bellingham Housing Authority employees, Karina and Ty. BHA and Lydia Place's partnership began in 2006. BHA designates units in their low-income housing tax credit properties specifically for families exiting homelessness, and Lydia Place provides the supportive services to help those families thrive and be successful in their housing. Karina and Ty continuously go above and beyond to eliminate barriers and to ensure equitable access to programming while streamlining systems to ease the cumbersome application process. Ty shared, "I would like to express my gratitude that the supportive program for housing exists. There are many limitations to my role as a housing subsidy administrator. I have always greatly appreciated that the caseworkers are able and willing to go places that I can't to ensure every family has the opportunity for affordable housing." Thank you to the Bellingham Housing Authority and specifically to Karina and Ty for their incredible support of Lydia Place families. You both are housing superheroes. Next, we'd like to recognize Louise AKERS, property manager at 1800 Place. Lydia Place works with private landlords and property managers throughout Whatcom County to provide safe, secure housing for over 170 families at any given time. With a low vacancy rate and high demand causing rental rates to skyrocket, we are forever thankful to the owners and managers that set aside units for our clients and provide fair, equitable treatment for everyone they house. Louise is one of those incredible partners, and her work at 1800 Place Apartments truly reflects what it means to be a housing superhero. Lydia Place staff shared, "Louise is a property manager who is willing to take a chance on families that others may overlook or deny. She has always had a hands-on approach to serving her tenants and operates with an open-door policy. Louise works alongside Lydia Place, ensuring that all families are cared for and supported. She looks out for her tenants and cares about their well-being." Thank you, Louise, for being a housing superhero. You are one of the best. And another special thank you specifically from the Lydia Place housing team to all our housing superheroes. Thank you for your partnership in our work to end family homelessness in our community. We truly couldn't do this work without you.
Hi, I'm Nancy Long and was the store manager for Lydia Place's Wise Buys thrift store. And for those that aren't familiar with Wise Buys, let me start by giving you a little history of the store here in our community. Wise Buys began in this community over 50 years ago under the management of the YWCA. In 1989, the thrift store was handed over to Lydia Place, and sales from the store helped pay the mortgage on the original Gladstone campus. Over the years, the store blossomed from a small donation depot run by a small group of dedicated volunteers to a downtown landmark boutique with 2 staff members and over 60 volunteers monthly. We grew in space, allowing us to be a key donation depot and upcycle partner for used goods in our community, partnering with Allied Arts, Whatcom Humane Society, Goodwill, the Arc of Whatcom County, and Habitat for Humanity. We grew in spirit, working with schools and other nonprofits to provide vocational placements and work training opportunities, partnering with the Opportunity Council, WorkSource, Work Opportunities, Lake Whatcom Residential Treatment Center, Advancement Northwest, Service Alternatives, Cascade Connections, Western Washington University, Whatcom Community College, Bellingham High School, Seaholm High School, and Nooksack Valley High School. We grew in heart, working with 1,200 plus volunteers, ranging in age from 12 to over 80, who donated tens of thousands of hours over our 30 years and created an inclusive, welcoming space for all genders, races, and ethnicities, all while bringing great bargains for a great cause. It was an incredible transformation, and I was thrilled to be a part of it. In March, the impact of COVID-19 forced our doors closed. And in June, with the board and staff of Lydia Place, we made the hard decision to close our Wise Buys thrift store program. The mission of Wise Buys was to process and sell community donations in a respectful, sustainable, and usable manner to benefit our clients and the greater community, provide inclusive job training and educational opportunities, as well as increase awareness of the faces and causes of homelessness. And on all points, thanks to our amazing community of donors, volunteers, and patrons, Wise Buys lived up to its mission. We want to say thank you to our community for supporting the store through your donations and treasure hunting. And we want to honor Wise Buys and all the Lydia Place staff vocational staff, and thousands of volunteers who made the store possible as this year's heart of the organization. Whether you were a Lydia Place staff member like me, or like Arla Fowler, our beloved store manager of 15 years and leader of the founding crew of volunteers who put Wise Buys on the map and held it together through the recession, or a one-time volunteer, you made a difference. From me and everyone at Lydia Place, we miss seeing you. We are thrilled to announce that although the Lydia Place program is closed, the store will be reopened in January 2021 back under the management of its founder, the YWCA. We couldn't be happier that our community will retain this store and its history, but also that Lydia Place clients will still have the voucher program partnership. This program, alongside Habitat for Humanity, Flip Children's Consignment, and Little Bugs Consignment, provides an outlet for community donations and vouchers for Lydia Place clients. Taking your used or new goods to these partners and donating under the name of Lydia Place puts credit into an account for Lydia Place, funding our voucher program. Having these key partners reduces Lydia Place's need to manage and store much needed goods and allows for the families to shop for the items they need when they need them, empowering and building independence. So please, continue to donate and support these partners and Wise Buys in the future. Now, to say hello and share some updates and news is Davy Lynn Fisher of the YWCA and Wise Buys.
Thank you, and hello to all. I am Davy Lynn Fisher, Office Manager at YWCA Bellingham. We are looking forward to reopening Wise Buys Thrift Store in January of 2021. This has been an amazing opportunity for us to expand certain programs that began at our Forest Street location, as well as introduce new programs that will really benefit our community. We began our Back to Work Boutique program, which offered up to 5 complete outfits for free to women in need over 12 years ago. This was a beloved and successful program, and we are excited to move it to Wise Buys and continue giving away free clothing to folks in need through clothing vouchers. Through Wise Buys, we will also continue to offer a job retraining program, volunteer opportunities, and a wonderful thrift store experience. Wise Buys will not only allow us to connect with our community in a new, fun way, but will also help support our housing programs that are provided at our Forest Street location. We offer safe shelter to women experiencing homelessness in our community while also connecting them to medical, mental health, and permanent housing services to help them ultimately become self-supporting. We have also recently expanded our emergency housing programs by 5 more beds, which are specifically for senior women experiencing homelessness. Reopening Wise Buys will allow us to support our housing programs and clients, as well as continue fostering relationships with our incredible community. We look forward to this continued partnership and history of service in our community. Thank you to all of the volunteers, staff, and donors. You truly are the heart of the organization. We look forward to seeing you at Wise Buys in the future.
Thanks, Davy Lynn, and hi again, everyone. We hope you've enjoyed this evening, and thank you so much for helping us honor these incredible humans. We want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of this work, for caring about your neighbors, and for recognizing that as a community, fail or thrive, we're in this together. From all of us at Lydia Place, we wish you a safe and joyous holiday season, and we look forward to reconnecting again in 2021.